Hey team, okay, we're going to go over really quickly app 9. It's actually the second time I've done this because the first time it recorded my voice and not the screen. Okay, so question number 1. So I tell you what this data, what these data are about. So you've got sense, community, grit, positive behavior, social support, and empathy. Okay, you're going to create 2 graphs. What do you group together? So I'm not going to give you the right answer here, but I'm going to tell you might want to refer to the slides on presenting information or the rules on what types of things we group together. Okay, so let's create the graphs. Okay, so number 2. So first thing we do is we need to, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to calculate the mean scores, which I've actually already done. Sorry, we'll get to that. Sorry, this is my first attempt where I thought I was recording. So you know how to calculate the average by now, so I'm not going to do that for you. But let's say we choose to put grit and social support together. Not saying that's the right answer, but let's say we do. So I'm going to highlight the headers. I'm going to come down to the bottom. I'm going to hit Control on a PC. I believe it's Command on a Mac. I'm going to highlight my 2 answers, insert, and then I insert my graph. Okay. The things I tell you to do are add data labels. So to add data labels, I'm going to right click on one of the bars, add data labels, change the title. I'm going to left click in there, okay, change the title, and I tell you to change the scale. To change the scale, I'm going to left click until it highlights like that, and then I'm going to right click, and I'm going to format axes. I believe I told you to change it to 0 to 5, so 0 to 5, and then I'm going to highlight this whole thing, copy, and paste. Okay, I'm not going to do the second one. Okay, number 3, do the same thing except change the scale from 3 to 5. Again, I left click over here to grab the scale, and then I right click to format axis. And I change my minimum to 3. Okay, and then I can copy and paste it. I'm not going to go through all that. Okay, create a pie chart that shows the percentage of each respondent from each sport. Okay, you should use count if here. Okay. So I've already set this up here. So you have 1, 2, and 3. Those are football, basketball, and track. Delete this table here. Go away. Okay. So our function number is equals count if, highlight my range, comma. Now I have to tell Excel what it's counting. And I do that. And I set this up here by clicking on the 1. So count everything that's a 1. Okay, I have 130 ones. The reason I set it up this way is now I can just anchor my 2 so that doesn't change, my 343, and I drag it down. Okay, so that's how many numbers. We need to make sure this is the percentage. So we can look over here, we can see we have 342 total, so equals the number percent divided by 342. Okay. Then again, I can just drag that down, change it to percentage. Okay, now let's create my pie chart. So I'm going to highlight my headers, football, basketball, track, hold down Control, highlight my percentages, insert pie chart, voila. Change the title, right click, add data labels, and then copy and paste it over. There you go. Okay. Number 5, correlations. So you're going to create a correlation table, and I'm going to give you a little hint. I didn't actually mean to do this, but I did, so you're going to benefit from it. Let me clean up what I did on the video that didn't record. So if you go on your data sheet to sheet 2, I've already started setting this table up for you. So we put our variables on both the left side and the right side. So remember, we read this over and across. So in this box, we have the correlation between sense community and sense community, which something is always perfectly correlated to itself. So those are ones. Grit to grit, social support, social support. So another little hint, I like to just block out what's up here at the top. You don't have to, but it's just redundant. Okay, so now we want to know what's the correlation between grit and sense community. Sense community and grit is 0.55. Okay, between social support and sense community. Social support and sense community is 0.43, etc. I'm going to bounce around just so you see. So let's see, we went between empathy and positive behavior. Positive behavior and empathy is 0.44. Okay. And you're going to fill that out. I won't do it all for you here, but you're going to fill that out. Okay. Last, go to one of these sites or another site and create an infograph based on any of the data here. It really doesn't matter. It could be number of participants, correlations, whatever. I really just kind of want you to play with those, have fun with it. Almost all these have a free option, so sign up for a free account. It's limited what you can do free. On Infogram, I know it'll publish it for you and give you a link, and so then you just submit the link. Or you can take a screenshot. That's probably even better. Take a screenshot of your infograph and paste it in here. Okay, that's all there is to it. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.